Bottom of the morning to my TikTok family, viewers, and listeners, right? First and foremost, I want to thank all you, whether it was negative or positive comments, for following me, liking and sharing my content. I thank y'all for that, right? But I had a conversation. An individual wanted to know, what was I doing prior to my incarceration, right? Because I seemed to be stuck on prison incarceration. Well, to you that wanted to know this, to the young lady, first and foremost, I spent more time incarcerated than I did in society. So my life consisted of being incarcerated, and I was just sharing my story, my journey of my incarceration. It was 25 years, nearly 25 years, 24 and some change, 25 years, right? But to let you know, this for the young lady that asked me, if you wanted to know what I was doing prior to my incarceration, before I was sentenced to serve this 7-8 years in the Virginia Department of Correction, that was me. That was me. That was me. And this picture right here, right? And this is a trial, a level that I was in vocational school, going to PD Pruitt here in Suffolk, Virginia, right? This is what I was doing. I was working, attending vocational school and GED class because I didn't have enough credits to get back in regular school, right? So this is me, young fella, before I was sentenced to serve 7 years in the Virginia Department of Corrections. So this is for the young lady who wanted to know what I was doing prior to my incarceration. That's me. Look at that young face. Look at that young face. And for any of you young kids out there that need to hear this, and you need to share this, and inspire them to do the right thing, because this was a guy that made some poor, bad decisions, some bad choices, right? So again, I had a older guy that was in my community, stayed in my neighborhood, right? And every day he used to see me get off that vocational bus. He used to tell me, man, why are you hanging around these guys? They're not doing nothing, anything. And I'm talking about they 17, 16, 18 years old, won't doing nothing. But here you have this guy here was going to school, working, and trying to get a GED in a trade class at the age of 18 because I didn't have enough credits to get back in high school, right? So this is for the young lady who was concerned about me being hell-bent on telling my story about incarceration, my incarceration, but not allowing people to know what I was into before I was incarcerated, right? So this is what I was doing. Trying to get an education, trying to get a trade, and I was working. The only kid in my neighborhood that was doing it at the age of 18 where everybody else was running around.